grounds here in Colombo for yet another F Division game in the Mercantile Cricket Association organised cricket tournament. It's a pre-quarter final time here in the afternoon, and it's Ansell Textile Lanka taking on Aitken Spence. All important game in this 20-over encounter. The winner goes through to the quarter-finals. These two teams have played reasonably good cricket. They have been in the middle of the tables in the group stages, and they will want to prove a point here in today's game. As you see in the A group there, we have Aitken Spence, who finished third in the group with 6 points from 5 games, won 3, lost 3, lost 2. And we have Ansell Textile, who finished second. They played 5, won 4, had 8 points coming into this game. So second place takes on third place from Group B and Group A. All important game coming up. We had one game so far today in the pre-quarterfinals, which happened earlier today at the MCA grounds, with Emma Kemi coming on top to win that game earlier today. And they won quite convincingly, beating Astron by 2 wickets. It was a hard-fought game, closely contested. So Emma Kemi will move into the quarterfinals. The winner from this game will move into the quarterfinals as well. So it's a huge toss coming up in the center. Yureksha is down there with the 2 captains.
It's a gloomy day here at University of Colombo grounds, and we are here for another encounter of a Mercantile F Division T20 cricket tournament powered by Fairfax. So we are all here for the do-or-die stage of the tournament. The third pre-quarter final is underway between Ansell Textile Lanka Private Limited and Aitken Spence. So joining for the all-important toss, joining with me, the match referee, Mr. Sudat Munavira, the skipper of Ansell Textiles, Madhushan Sanjay, and the skipper of Aitken Spence, Sasindu Elaratna. So the home team captain, Madhushan Sanjay, will spin the coin. Heads is the call. Sasindu ඉතින් කාසිය වාසිය ජයග්‍රහණය කරා. මොකක්ද මුලින්ම කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
අපි බෝල් කරනවා මුලින්. We have a good batting strength as well as we have good bowling lineup. So our target is to putting there around 120 and chasing as soon as possible.
Okay, so how about the team news? How about did you make any changes?
We have lost our last 2 games. We have one of our key player due to injury, and he has come back to the squad today. So we are very happy to play with him also today.
So how about the preparations? It's a knockout game, so how about the mindset of the players?
We are very positive team. We are very positive mindset. We had a couple of good practice sessions, so we are ready.
Good luck. Have a good game. Madhushan, ඉතින් කාසිය වාසිය ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්න ලැබුණා. ඉතින් කොහොමද අද තරගයට කණ්ඩායමේ සූදානම?
අපි කොහොමත් මුලින් පන්දුවට පහර දෙන්න තමයි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙලා හිටියේ. පහුගිය තරගය වගේ මේ තරගයත් හොඳ තරගයක් දීලා දෙන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන හොඳ අකුණු ගානක් කණ්ඩායමට දීලා චියර් කරන්න. ඉතින් මේක නොකවුට් මැච් එකක්. ඉතින් අද තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කිරීම අනිවාර්යයි. ඒතකොට කණ්ඩායමේ මානසිකත්වය කොයි වගේද? අපි හොඳ මානසිකත්වයක ඉන්නවා. මේ පසුගිය තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරලා මේ හොඳ තරගයක් දෙන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා මේ තරගයේ.
So Padam, good luck. And that's the news from the center. Aitken Spence have won the toss and they decided to bowl first.
So there you go, all important toss. Aitken Spence winning that toss and deciding to field first in this all important game. Ansell Lanka led by Madhushan Sanjay, Akash Anjana Chamud, Chamat Sarachanak, Veer Singh, Lakshant Bandara, Nimesh Bandara, Niroshan Lakshant, Kokula Raj, Ravindra Kumar, Tisuru Fernando, Lasanta Niroshan making up the 11. For Aitken Spence, Sasindu Velaratna, Dilesha Rondia, Dinendra Kastuarachi, Malisha Jayapatrina, Rashindu Lenage, Tilina Pereira, Akram Mutalib, Ashen Disanayaka, Lairu Madhushan, Manjula Kularatna, and Sanjay Pradeep making up the 11. So Aitken Spence will be fielding first, all important game. Winner goes through to the quarterfinals. The best team may win on the day. It's a 20-over contest, 20-over T20 game, 40 overs in all. And let's see what happens in a couple of hours from now. So Ansell Lanka Textiles will be looking to post a good score here. and see what they could come up with when they have to defend later on. The two umpires, Dihan Piris and Amal Mallavarachi, taking the field for today's game. And assisting us with the score in today's Vajira Kumara, Ruchini Samarasinghe. Our match referee, Mr. Sudat Munavira, in charge of today's proceedings. So the two opening batters walking out into the center. As they take the field, Aitken Spence. It's a must-win situation for both teams. We have to remember that. In case there is no result, then the team that who finished higher position in their group will go through to the next round. So in that case, Ansell Lanka finished second in their group, in Group B. So they'll be on top. Aitken Spence finished third in Group A. So they will want to play this game. It's a must-win game for them. They'll give their fullest. We are coming to you live on Sporty.lk. You could tune into our social media platforms. Watch the game, log into YouTube as well. We have been bringing you these games live over the last several weeks from different parts of Colombo, from various grounds. And now we have come out to the knockout stages. We have another game coming up at the MCA as well in a short while. That will be PABC, Pan Asia Bank, taking on Power Hand Plantation. That's another pre-quarter final, and the winner will be going through to the finals. So Chamud Chamatsara, 940 runs, a high score of 132. I wonder if that's in this format. 550s, 200s. Interesting to see how we'll get going. So Dilesh Sharon there will take the ball. 18 games, good economy rate, 4.61. 4 for 11 is best. So he has good numbers. Akash is the opener at the non-striker's end. Starting proceedings from the Reed Avenue end. Starts off with a wide, so they'll get a single to open scoring. Got a bit of a shape into the right hand, but didn't get his line right. He'll need to get that on middle and off. That will be the area to bowl if he's going to get swing into the right hand. Again down the leg side, that could be four. Was that wides? Yes, signaled as wides. So 5 wides to the total. He's getting a bit of swing, but hasn't got his direction right yet. Dilesh there, you could see way down the leg side. Swinging back in at the right end, no chance for the wicket keeper. He needs to get it on middle and off, and try and swing it back at Chamud. Again, the wrong line. He's getting a bit of shape, getting a bit of in swing. But still, he's pitching at leg stump, outside leg stump. Still to deliver ball. 3 deliveries ball, all 3 wides. Probably he should try going around the wicket, maybe just change his angle a bit, because so far over the wicket hasn't worked for Dilly Sharon there. That was very close to his gloves, but still down the leg side. Yes, there you go, coming around the wicket. Exactly what should have been done. Just changing the angle, going wide of the return crease, just to get a bit of rhythm. Full outside the off stump. That was in the slot. Chamatsara looking to go hard at it, missed it completely. It was wide, it was full. Should have been put away for runs. So gets away with it, Delisha Arun not there. Goes big, downtown. That will be the first boundary for today. It's 6, it's gone all the way. Picking up the length early. And the good thing about the shot is they decided to go straight, didn't try to play across the line. Back in his power, Chamatsara. So this has been a very good start for Ansell Textile. 14 of just 3 deliveries. The wides haven't really helped. You just feel that Dilly Sharon there wasn't ready for this first over. Probably not really loosening up, warming up. Again going over the wicket. Now that's a better length. So Chamad looking very confident now after that boundary. So Akash Anjana, 450s, high score of 65. Decent strike rate. Wild hike across the line. That was a hopeless shot. Just a big swing. First delivery is a face for today. Right across the line. Yumi Sai hit. Arunodaya has struck the first wicket down. Welcome for Aitken Spence. After expensive first few deliveries. They already had got 15 runs on the board. That was not needed. And Akash going for the big hit. Missed it completely. He's been clean bowled. So Ansell Textile are now 15 for 1. So Thisura Fernando has walked into bat, the new batter. It's been a long over. We have already had 8 deliveries bowled. Again, decent scoring, 100 he has to his name, 109 strike rate. But what they have to do is think that they have 20 overs to bat. You cannot keep swinging at everything. Accumulate the runs. Chamatsara looks good at the other end. Oh, beautifully bowled. Beats the outside edge. So good comeback from Arunodaya. First over done, 15 for 1. We'll take a look at that wicket to fall. Big swing across the line. A nothing shot from Akash. And just flicking the bail on its way. So 15 for 1 after the first over. Manula Kularatna has got the ball. So we are going to see some left arm seam once again. Very good economy rate, 3.92. Just outside the off stump, left alone. So Aitken Spence will be looking to drag it back a bit. They have conceded 15 in the first over. Oh, good delivery. Just getting a bit of bounce. That certainly took the batter by surprise. There you see walking across his stumps. He certainly wasn't in a good position to play that one. They'll pick up a single. Good running. Very good call. Early call. Score moves up to 16 for 1. Outside edge. A chance gone down. Difficult one. Diving towards his right. They feel that slip. He was very wide there. Moving to a second slip position. But it was at a catchable height. We'll take a look at that. Poking at it. Oh, difficult. It would have been a very good catch, no doubt. Slightly wide at him. It was a dip in. Gets a life though. Tisuru Fernando. Up and over. A drop kick over mid-off. And it goes one bounce into the fence for 4 runs. So that's a good shot from Chamatsara once again. Looking good. He's been the aggressor for Ansell Textile. Once again in the slot. And they're looking to play straight as possible. So this is good batting. Just keeping up that momentum. Mix up, but direct it is gone. Gone by a long way. Excellent stuff by the bowler. Tisura Fernando, quick to react, good awareness. Pick up and throw and bullseye. Back in the pavilion, second wicket down for Ansell Textiles. As Tisura Fernando has to depart. Good fielding by the bowler. Beautifully done, Manula Kularatna. His bowler good over there, though he was hit for 4. So Tisura Fernando departs. It's a 21 for 2. So Niroshan Lakshanta has walked into bat, the new batter. So very interesting first 2 overs. Ansell Textile have got 21, but they've lost 2 wickets. So it's all happening here at the university grounds. It's a good battle. 2 sides that equal, you could call head-to-head on quality. So the new batter Niroshan Lakshanta will be on strike. Dinesh Sharon here will bowl his second over. Short delivery. Another mix-up, a direct hit would have got him once again. Ansell Textile are all over at the moment. A bit of uncertainty in their running between the wickets. That was a very good bouncer by Dinesh Sharon there. Well targeted. Went for the full. And it fell in an... Oh... So they'll pick up a single. That was interesting there. They call leg byes. Umpire says directly off the helmet. That's slipping down the leg side. Another leg bye to the total. So we'll take a look at that last wicket to fall. Mix up running between the wickets. Yes, no call. Hesitancy. Then decided to go through and direct it. Always you'll get a run out. Another shortish delivery. This is good bowling. He's quite tall, Dinesh Arunod there. Chamud Chamatkara is looking to play the pull shot, even though he was struck on the helmet earlier. We'll take a look at that last one. That was the one that went off his helmet. Outside edge, very, very lucky. Living dangerously at the moment. No slip there, very surprising. With 2 left-arm bowlers bowling to 2 right-handers, ball angling away. Would have loved to see a slip in position. There's been a couple of those that have gone through that slip cordon. But Aitken Spence deciding they don't need a catcher at slip. So Niroshan Lakshanta decides to leave it alone. It's been very eventful first 3 overs so far. We have had a clean bowl, we have had a run out, we have had a 6, a couple of boundaries. Mix-ups in the center. Player been hit on the helmet, so it's been a very interesting cricket. Big inside edge, very lucky indeed. Well, that slip field I was calling for has come in. Very wide, but nevertheless in a catch-in position. That was a good comeback, good over by Dinesh Arunod there. 3 overs done, 25 for 2.
in the heart of Colombo.
Oh, there you go. I was asking for the slip. The slip was in place and right through his hands. That was the opportunity for Aitken Spence to pick up their third wicket. Niroshan Lakshanta getting a bit of luck there. Big outside edge, should have been taken, burst through his hands, catchable height. You feel for the bowler. He's bowled the right angle, induced the outside edge, and the fielder has put it down. Manula Kolaratna has been bowling well. He's bowled in good areas. Mixed up is the length. Quick onto the ball. Trying to keep Niroshan on strike. 13 of 12 to Chamatsara. He's looking good, 1614. So we have another game happening at the MCA grounds. Pan Asia Bank won the toss and elected to bat first at 29 for 1 in the fifth over versus Power Hand Plantation. Well, again, not convincing, but that's the runs. Picks up a boundary. First boundary for Niroshan Lakshanta. Just giving him the width outside the off stump. A flash in blade, outside edge. Very lucky that beluded the fielders in the 30-yard circle. So they moved up to 31. Hasn't been very convincing. But nevertheless, runs on the board. That's left well alone. 8.09 the current run rate here for Ansell Textile. They'll be looking to try and get at least to around 45 to 50 in this power play, the first 6 overs. That's very well bowled, beautifully bowled. Piece the outside edge, very good delivery indeed. His bowled is 2 overs for 12, 4 was done, 31 for 2. So 31 for 2. 4 was completed. Dilish Arunod, they will bowl his third over. His first over was loose. Second over was a good one. So the captain opting to go through, bowl another one. Good shot delivery. Tucked under it, but well directed. Called wide, probably the square leg umpire saying that's too high. Yes, a fair call. Well over the batter's head. It was in the slot. Chamatsara's eyes lit up. He was looking to blast that through the offside. And missed it completely. Another good delivery. Once again drops into vacant space. Again lifting up from just short of a length. I think that is the height of the bowler Dilish Arunodya. So soon as he bowls at that length, you could see the ball sort of rising up at the batter. He was looking to play through the onside again. Not really the proper shot selection for that. Living dangerously. This time into the pads, coming round the wicket, angling into the right-hander. Pushed away towards Zamirov. Pick up a single. Good running, soft hands, just a push and run, rotating the strike really well this too. But this is a very good comeback by Dilish Arunodya. After 15 of his first over, he's just conceded 6 in his next 11 deliveries. Needs to finish up tight here. Just 4 of this over, including the wide. Well bowled, really well bowled, angling across the left hander. 5 overs done, 35 for 2.
In the heart of Colombo.
5 overs done. So equally good starts from both of these teams. With Samo Chamatsara is on top. 15 off, going at a runner ball. A bowling change from the other end. Went to the last over of the power play. Lahiru Madhushan, 7 games, 6 wickets, an impressive economy rate of 6.33. Lahiru Madhushan, a left-arm orthodox spinner. It's an ideal decision. But a very good shot from Chamo Chamatsara. He saw the square-leg fielder was inside the 30-yard circle. He was down on one knee. There's a replay, look at that. The kind of premeditated, well executed by Chamo Chamatsara. A welcome boundary. Put the ball under pressure immediately. So far the bowling performance of Aitken Spence, Dilish Arunodya, the only wicket taker. 1 of 21. He was brilliantly bowled his last couple of overs. His first over went for 15 and Manula Kularatna 2 overs for 12. So far it's a very good bowling performance from Aitken Spence. It's a heavy extra column as well. A very good recovery. As Lahiru Madushan comes around the wicket, but tossed up straight through the extra cover, and another boundary. That's a misfield. It was a costly one. Look at that. It was tossed up outside the off stump. It's a loosener. A missed field at the extra cover cost another boundary. Bowler is straight away under pressure. Very good delivery. Dragged his length a little bit. And slow in the air. It's a very good comeback from the bowler. Again, a little too short. Down the leg side. And Chamod Chamatsar with easy pickings. Look at that. Short down the leg side. It was a free hit with the square leg up inside the circle. Brilliant execution from Chamod Chamatsar. Very watchful. Chamod Chamatsar left that alone. The last delivery of the power play. Solidly played. Chamod Chamatsar. Very good over for Ansell Textiles. 6 overs completed. A 47 for 2. The new bowler Ashen Dasanayake brought back into the attack. A very good power play for both of the teams. Ansell Textiles. There's Ashen Dasanayake stats. 11 matches, 8 wickets. Again, very good economy rate. A shorter one. Try to scamper for the quick single. Niroshan Lakshant was sent back by Chamod Chamatsar. Shot outside the off stump. Hit straight to a backward point. That should have been put away. The loosener from Ashen Dasanayake again. Very good shot. Picked the gap but didn't have enough legs to pierce the gap. It's a very good start for Ashen Dasanayake. Again, full hit straight to extra cover. Ashen Dasanayake is not afraid to toss up and invite the batter to go for a big shot. Again, very good shot down the ground. Single. This is a very good over for Aitken Spence. He's given away just 2 runs. Need to finish well. Another single down to a long off. With that single, a 50 comes up for Ansell Textiles. 7 overs completed, a 50 for 2.
In the heart of Colombo,
Lahiru Madushan to continue from the other end. Despite going for 12 runs in his first over. Niroshan Lakshant is on strike. It was short, but there was protection. The deep cover. The outfield is a little bit slower compared to the previous game we had in this venue. Again, very good delivery from Lahiru Madushan. Tossed up, dipped on good length, and equally well played by Jamod Samatsara. Again, a very good delivery. A very good running between the wickets. There's no hesitation. Early call from Niroshan Lakshanta. He's playing a good supportive role here for Chamod Samatsara. That's a very good delivery. Just outside the off stump. Angled in, pitched up, and spun away. Again, took the under edge. Just another single down to short third man. This is a very good comeback over from Lahiru Madushan. Just 2 runs conceded. Could have been a chance. 8 overs gone. Ansell Textiles a 53 for 2. Ashen Dasanayaka bowled a very good first over. Conceded just 3 runs. 2 left-arm orthodox spinners operating from both ends. Very good delivery outside the off stump. A little bit quicker. Another one. Here's a previous delivery. Yes, it could have been a stumping chance. Wicketkeeper missed it completely. Again, look at that. Very good delivery again. Previous 2 deliveries spun away. And the next one came back sharply in with the arm. It was too close to cut. Comes Ashen Dasanayaka. Again. Ashen Dasanayaka is not doing too many things. He's just bowling to his field, sticking to his basics. Again, this is what makes the batsman 4 dot deliveries in a row and made him play the big shot. A brilliant over from Ashen Dasanayaka. 5 dots in a row. He's going for the quick single. Wicketkeeper didn't grab it cleanly, but somehow they managed to make it. That's the end of a brilliant over. 9 overs completed, a 54 for 2.
In the heart of Colombo,
Lahiru Madushan. This is a luxury that Sasindu Velaratne has. The 2 right-handers in the middle, and he has 2 left-arm orthodox spinners. It's a very good passage of play from Aitken Spence. The run rate has dropped a little bit down. Took the outside edge. He's going for the second run. A very good delivery. Sasindu Velaratne can put a slip in. It's 2 right-handers. The opportunity can come. So with these 2 left-arm orthodox spinners, he should try to get some wickets. Driven down to long off. The singles are not going to be bothered. The Aitken Spence bowlers. And Chamatsar left it alone. Watchfully played. There's Niroshan Lakshanta. He's 16 of 29 deliveries. And shot outside the off stump. Very good shot. Powerful stroke from Chamatsar. A boundary to finish the over. 10 overs completed. Ansell Textiles 61 for 2. Here's a replay of the previous stroke. Hit it in front of square. Powerful stroke by Chamatsar.
So Ansell Textile looking to accelerate now. First 10 overs completed. 61 for 2 after the first 10. So they'll be looking to step on the accelerator for this next 10. 8 wickets in hand. Ashen Dasanayaka has bowled really well. None for 5 of his 2.1 overs. Chamatkar is going well to 34 for him of 29 balls. So he's going well, but it's Niroshan. 17 of 30. He's been below the required strike rate. We may call it 100 at T20 level. So he needs to really step up now. He will be looking to get at least 130, 140 minimum from here onwards. They'll be disappointed if they don't get there. Ansell Textile. This is very good bowling. Ashen Dasanayaka coming around the wicket. Just angling it into the right hand and not trying too many things. Not giving it a yeah. Just firing it in. Got a bit of width, but just a single. They won't mind the singles, Aitken Spence. It's the boundaries they'll be looking to stop. Again, just a single. Another excellent over, just 4 runs off that one. 11 done, 65 for 2.
In the heart of Colombo,
so the players are taking a well-deserved break. Aitken Spence won the toss, elected to bowl first. And after 11 overs, 65 for 2, Ansell Textile. They lost Akash Anjana without a score in Thisuru Fernando for 1. But Chamatkar, he's been good. 35 of 35 fours, 1-6. And Niroshan Lakshant giving him support. He's slow, 18 of 33, just a 1 boundary. Strike rate at 54, just not enough. Have to step up the accelerator. 11 extras. Few wides. They started off with those wides in the first over. Dilisha Arunodya. He came back well though. 3 overs, 1 for 21. Manula Kuluratna, I thought bowled really well. 2 overs for 12. Lahiru Madhushan, 3 overs for 22. Ashen Dasanayaka has been brilliant. 3 overs for 8. So 9 overs remaining in this innings. They'll be looking to get to at least 130, 140. Ansell Textile look to defend. So rush in the lane again. He's going to bowl some right arm medium pace. Good economy rate, 5.55 or 5.72. Short delivery, pulled away. Get a couple of runs. Comes down the track, outside edge. Falls safely. So there you go, looking to charge the bowler. Looking to step on the accelerator. Ansell Textile. That's just outside the off stump, surprisingly left alone by Niroshan Lakshanta. He's striking at just over 50. He needs to step on the accelerator now. You cannot leave balls alone in this middle period. Every ball needs to go for runs. That's well bowled. Initially was looking to charge, then gave himself some room. The length wasn't there. He's struggling at the moment, though he's faced 19 deliveries. It has been a real struggle for Niroshan Lakshanta. Hasn't been able to get on top of the bowling. Comes down the track again, a big swing and outside edge. He's just swinging at everything. He's been unable to time the ball. Just trying to go with hard hands, trying to hit it out of the ground. Not working at the moment for Niroshan Lakshanta. That has put additional pressure on Chamudda Chamatsara as well. Right in the block hole, foolish delivery. Wait for the umpire's signal. Gives it as run. So there was a bit of inside edge onto that one, onto pad. As I thought so. So good call by the umpire. Certainly. 12 overs done, 70. Quickish delivery. Bowling his final over here. Ashen Dasanaka. He's put on the brakes for Aitken Spence. So Ansell Textile now under pressure to try and find the boundary. Haven't had a boundary for a while. That looks out. Beautifully bowled, but even better wicket keeping. Very quick glove work indeed. Akram Mutalib behind the stumps. Like a flash, whips off the bails, and this is a big wicket. He was looking to play it towards mid-on. Missed it. Bails whipped off. Given out, he has to go. It's 70 for the loss of 3 wickets. So Kolaraj has Kokularaj has come into bat. Kokularaj, okay. So R. Kokularaj, 250s, high score of 63. Ansell Textile have lost a very, very important wicket there of Chamatsara. Good looking shot to start off. It timed that well. But Dasanayaka hasn't he been brilliant with the ball. Chaps down on it. Mixing up his pace really well. So final ball coming up. Big hit across the line. Just a single. So excellent stuff. 4 was 1 for 9 for Ashen Dissanayake today with the ball. 13 done, 71 for 3.
In the heart of Colombo,
so Rashidul Lenage will continue. Shortish delivery. Looking to run it down towards the third man. So we thought that the batter there was a touch unlucky. Chamatkara to be given out stumped. He was batting really well, Chamatkara. Unfortunately, had to go. Oh, big swing, wild swing. Niroshan Lakshant has really struggled in this innings. He's got to 19, but not convincing. 36 deliveries. Just striking at around 50. They need much more here. Kolaraj. Kolaraj has to probably now take the initiative. Good bowling by Lenage, just bowling stump to stump, medium pace. Bowling in the right areas. All he's trying to do is keep the runs down. Aitken Spence have been very disciplined after that first over where they conceded 8 wides. They have been good since then. Good bowling. Once again, you see the length has been difficult. Not full, not short. Just bowling on a good length. And Ansell batters haven't been able to really find their mark. Big swing. Where has that gone to? Lands safely. No timing at all. Just looking to swing it out of the park. Lakshanta gets him over to 21 now. 4 runs off the over. Needs to finish it off well there, Lenage. That's wide. Well over the batter's head. Going for a single. No. Decides against it. I think he got back in time. Well, he's run out. He was out outside his crease. Kokularaj, he wanted the single. Lakshanta sent him back. Mutalib behind the stumps quickly. Gets to it and removes the stumps. We'll take a look at it. It was a huge wide. He creased. Then the wicketkeeper threw at the stumps. And there you go. He has showed a great awareness. And the batter wasn't aware really what was happening. He wanted the single. Big mix-up in the center. So Kokularaj has to depart. .75 now on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. So another run out, second run out in the innings. It's not been good for Ansell Textile. Lenage, that last one was a wide, though there was that run out involvement. Ravindra Kumar has come into bat. Now Ansell Textile need a partnership here. And they need some runs quickly. His strike rate is 162. That is very good. If he can get another good 20-30 runs with that strike rate, that will really help them in this last 6 overs which is going to be bowled now. 6.1 overs to be exact. Again a bit of swing. Again a poor shot selection. Lienage bowling well. There you go, that wide. He threw at the stumps, Mutalib. The bails fell down, quickly went and picked up the stumps with the ball in hand. So good awareness to pick up that wicket. 14 done, 76 for 4. Swinging at glory there. Niroshan Lakshanta coming back for the second. Get there comfortably. So Lahiru Madhushan into his final over. He's conceded at 24. He'll want to finish off well here. 9 dot balls so. Oh, well bowled. Very well bowled. Beautifully bowled. Slowed it up. Gave it a bit of fear. The batsman had played and finished when the ball came. And after a painstaking innings, we could say from Niroshan Lakshanta, he has to depart. That was out. His bat was in the air. His foot was out of the crease. Once again, Akram Mutalib. He's been brilliant behind the stumps. Madhushan picks up his first. Lakshanta departs for 23 of 41 deliveries. So 78 for 5. So Chanaka Veerasinghe, not much of runs, not much of a strike rate. 43 runs, 43.43, all 4 threes for Chanaka Veerasinghe. Runs and strike rate. But what they need is somebody now to bat till the end. Still 5 overs to go. Half the side has been sent back to the pavilion. No set batter in the center. Both still to open their account. So this is not really good for Ansell Textile Aitken Spence right on top in this game. Drives towards the offside. Picks up 1, comes back for 2. There you go. That was the last one to fall. Dragged his foot outside the crease. Bat was in the air. That was good work by the wicketkeeper. So left-handed, Veerasinghe. Takes it on the full. Whips it away. One more. Goes for the big one. Has he got enough of it? Into the gap. That could be 4. Welcome boundary for Ansell Textile. Much needed boundary. The last ball of his spell from Madhushan. Gave it a bit of air and a bit of a width. And he's been hit for 4. His ball is 4 overs, 1 for 31. Decent figures, but just a bit of a release of pressure there. conceding the boundary. 15 done. Final 5 coming up. 85 for 5.
In the heart of Colombo,
We are to the last 5 overs of the inning. Ansell Textiles, they're going less than a runner ball here. They need to kick on. Tirina Pereira into the attack. Right arm orthodox spinner. A quick single. As the stats of Tirina Pereira, 10 matches, 29 wickets, a genuine wicket taker, an impressive economy rate. Best bowling is 5 for 56. Again, a very good delivery. Just a single. Aitken Spence at this stage won't mind giving away singles. Chanaka Veerasinghe, the left-handed batsman. Very good delivery. The sharp turn and an extra bounce as well. Probably going down leg. So far, a very good over. Just 3 runs off this over. So Ansell Textiles need some big shots. So attempted the switch hit, but nowhere near the ball. Ravindra Kumara is a right-handed batter. Tried to go against the spin. Again, swing. Just a single down to long on. With that single, 16 overs completed. Ansell Textiles 88 for 5. Here's how the score. The first over is the best one, 15 runs of it, and we have some overs, very good overs for Ansell Textiles, and majority of them are very quiet. They haven't been able to rotate the strike. The last 4 overs remaining, and they're struggling to get going here as well. Rashindu Liyanage to continue. Another single down to long off. This is very good bowling from Rashindu Liyanage into his 3rd over. Just conceded 10 runs. Ansell Textiles must bat out these 20 overs and get at least something to bowl at. 130, 140, that'll be great if they can get to 140. But are they have enough power hitters? That's the question. Again, straight to the fielder. And no room for the second run there. Very good bowling and very good fielding by Aitken Spence. Ansell Textiles is desperate for runs, is desperate for boundaries. They need at least 1 or 2 boundaries every single over and minimize the amount of dot balls they play. Okay, it's full outside the off stump. Down to long off. The protection was there. It's very smart bowling from Rashindu Liyanage. He's not doing much. He's just doing his basics. Just bowling to his field. Stick to his plan. The captain must be very pleased with this performance of Rashindu Liyanage. A very good delivery again. This is what I'm talking about all the time. No dot deliveries in these last 4 overs. Make every delivery count. Get at least a single. Okay, and another wild swing. 2 dots. Batters are completely under pressure. On top, Chamot Chamatsar is the only batsman who managed to get going. Other batters, everyone struggled. 17 overs completed. Ansell Textiles 93 for 5.
In the heart of Colombo,
Comes Tilina Pereira. Just went straight on with the arm. Another quick single. Singles are not going to help Ansell Textiles to get to a competitive score here. Just 17 deliveries remaining. They need to get to at least to 120 or 130. Went for a big hit. But just a single, one bounce into the deep mid-wicket field. It was hit hard, but there wasn't the timing to get that over the boundary rope. Chanaka Veerasinghe 7 off 11. Okay, and missed out. A little bit quicker from Tilina Pereira. A quicker, flatter one. Again, goes for the big hit. There was no timing at all. 2 runs is on. Can they go for the third? They should have been going for the third. The batters have no intent at all. A bit of a lethargic running between the wickets from both of these batters. They need to get the maximum runs that comes their way. Ansell Textiles. Okay, and a very good delivery. He saw the batters moving towards the leg stump and he followed the batsman. Tilina Pereira, this is very smart bowling. Aitken Spence, they are very pleased to give away the singles at this phase of the game. Okay, and goes for the big hit. Can one bounce into the long on fielder. And that's the 18th. Ansell Textiles 99 for 5.
at the Mercantile Cricket Association, passion for the game starts young. The MCA Academy welcomes boys and girls under 13, 15 and 17. We go beyond the basics, teaching them leadership, public speaking and the importance of sportsmanship. The MCA Academy, nurturing champions, one game, one lesson at a time.
Ravindra Kumar rushing to Lian again into his last over of the spell. They started off well. A shortish one. 100 comes up for Ansell Textiles with just 2 overs remaining. They need to kick on from here. At least get to 120. Another dot delivery. Pushed it wider off the batsman. He read the batsman very well, rushing to Lianage. He saw the batter just moved towards the leg stump. He pushed it further outside the off stump. Again. The repeat of the previous delivery. This very smart bowling from Rashin Dulianage. Chanaka Veerasinghe is 9 of 16. Again, very good shot. So going for the second. A rare missed field from Aitken Spence. That should have been stopped. The sky is getting gloomier here. Clouds are gathering. Here comes Rashindu Liyanage. Again, goes up and above. Over backward point. Cut off another 2. Just 5 runs off this over. This is very good bowling from Rashindu Liyanage. It's not giving away any room for the batters to free their arms. Chanaka Veerasinghe is desperate to go for a big shot here. Again, just a single. Going for the second run. It's a very good running between the wicket. The short emergency. 19 overs completed. Ansell Textiles a 106 for 5.
In the heart of Colombo, where
we are into the final over of the Ansell Textiles inning. Manula Kularatne to the attack. Bowled really well. Manula Kularatne, 2 overs, 12 runs, but yet to pick up a wicket. He tried to scoop the ball. Ravindra Kumar attempted to scoop the ball over short third man. It turned out to a nothing shot. There's Chanaka Veerasinghe. Again, another wild swing. Just got the inside edge. Just another single. They're dealing in single at the moment. They're not really able to get going. And credit to the bowlers of Aitken Spence as well. What a brilliant hit that was. Manula Kularatne, he missed the length. And Ravindra Kumar just dispatched over the bowler's head. Look at that right on slot. A brilliant hit. That's massive. A welcome boundary for Ansell Textiles. Here they go again. Straight up in there. And it dropped. Rashindu Liyanage was the culprit. It should have been taken. A very good change up from Manula Kularatne. He was under the ball. He took the eyes off at the very last moment. Comes Manula Kularatne. As a run out. Chanaka Veerasinghe missed out another one. Ravindra Kumar is the man to depart. He was the ideal man to be on strike for the last delivery. It's a replay. Missed out completely. Chanaka Veerasinghe. It was very smart work from the wicket keeper. Ravindra Kumar departs for 19 of 13. Lakshman Bandara, the new man in for Ansell Textiles. Here comes the last delivery of the inning. Need a big hit. And got the outside edge and a wicket off the last ball. Manula Kularatna finally get his first wicket. And with that wicket, Ansell Textiles inning comes to the end. At the loss of 7 wickets, they end up 115. Here's a replay of the final delivery. Was full outside the off stump. He tried to go across the line. He had no option rather than going for that big hit. Lakshman Bandar departs for the Golden Duck. Here's a batting performance of Ansell Textiles. Chamo Chamats are at the top, 39 of 36. And the other batters were struggled to get going. Akash Anjana went for naught. Tisura Fernando went for 1, and Nirosh and Lakshanta, this is where they struggled, 23 of 41 deliveries. And Ko Kularaj departs for 3, and Ravindra Kumar showed some resistance at the end, 19 of 13, and Chanaka Veerasinghe struggled throughout the inning, 16 of 21 with the help of 14 extras. Ansell Textiles were restricted to a 115 at the loss of 7 wickets. There's a bowling performance at the top. Dilesh Arunodya, Manula Kularatna, Lahiru Madushan and Ashen Dasanaik got 1 wicket apiece. And brilliant spell from Ashen Dasanaik, about 4 overs for 9 runs. An economical spell. And all the other bowlers as well. Tilina Pereira bowled a very good spell, and Rashin Dulianage bowled really well at the end of the inning. And the wickets fell in regular intervals. And Aitken Spence, after winning the toss, selected to bowl first, and they truly deserved to be in the position. Here comes the highlights of the inning of Ansell Textiles. They started off with a flurry of wides. And here's a big shot played by Chamo Chamatsar. And here's the first wicket. It's an eventful first over we had. And dropped catch from at the slips. And here's again some beautiful shots played by Chamo Chamatsar. Again, here's another run out. A needless run out from Ansell Textiles. Some sloppy fielding at slips from Ansell Textiles. The boundaries came regularly from Chamo Chamatsar's bat. His strokes he played against the left-arm orthodox spinner. Again, some brilliant improvisations from Chamo Chamatsar. Some powerful strokes through the covers as well. Again, here's a controversial wicket from Chamo Chamatsar. Yes, again the smart bit of work from the wicket keeper. Got the big hitter of Ko Kularaj. It's the wicket of Nirosh and Lakshant. And at the end, we saw some good shots from especially Ravindra Kumar. And here's the wicket of Ravindra Kumar. The man should have been on strike. And here's the last delivery and the last wicket. With that, the inning of Ansell Textiles comes to the end. Here's the equation for Aitken Spence. They need 116 of 120 deliveries. And we will be back shortly after with the run chase of Aitken Spence.
So welcome back to the grounds here at the University of Colombo. Pre-quarter final time in the 6th MCFA First F Division 20-over league tournament. As you see, Ansell batted the first time. They made 115 for 7 with Chamut Chamatkara right at the top, 39 of 36. 23 very painstaking innings from Nirosh and Lakshant. Ravindra Kumar tried hard, 19 of 13. 14 extras. You feel that they didn't get enough runs. Wickets shared there. Arunod, they picked up 1 for 21 of 3. Kularatna 1 for 21 of 3. Lairu Madhushan 1 for 31. Ashen Dasanayaka was the pick of the ball in 4 overs, 15 dot balls, 1 for 9. Rashindu Lienage did a good job, 4 overs for 21, and so did Tilina Pereira. So 116 is the target. To get there, it's a bit gloomy. There's a bit of a grey skies above us. And 5 overs minimum is needed for a result to come in this innings. Aitken Spence will be looking to get going and get the runs quickly as possible. So we are ready for the first ball to be bowled. There is another game happening at the MCA grounds. PABC, Pan Asia Bank, made 140. They're all out in 20 overs. So 141 is the target for Power Hand Plantation. So Kokula Raj will take the ball. 7.40 is economy. 4 for 6 is best. If he can do that here today, then Ansell certainly will be on top, and that's what they need. The wickets quickly. Early wickets to put on the pressure. That will increase the Duckworth and Lewitt equation as well. Kastua Rachi is out there. He has runs behind his name. Can he do some damage early on in this innings? So well bowled, the first delivery, angling away from the left-hander. That's the first delivery on the mark. Goes over the top. That's very well played. With an offer. And Kastua Rachi obliging. So they need 21 of the first 5 overs. If there's any sort of bad light or rain, without losing any wickets. So that's what they will be targeting initially here. Aitken Spence. That's very well played. Quick single. They need to keep doing that, picking up singles at regular intervals. Just keep the scoreboard ticking. So Akram Muttalib, a good player, will need to improve his strike rate in this format. Full toss, clipped away on the onside. Unfortunately, straight away to the fielder. He'll be disappointed. Should have got that into the gap, probably. There would have been runs. Fielder deep now at sweeper cover, so just a single. Good start though. 6 runs of the first 5 deliveries. That's into the gap. Will they come back for 2? Slight misfield, but 1 it is. So 7 runs of the first over. Good one for Aitken Spence. So this is Fernando. Decent economy rate. 37 wickets. They need wickets quickly. The call for the day is wickets now at the moment. That's very well bowled. So Dinendra Kastuarachi. He'll be looking to get on with the game. Will they go for a single? They take it. So good run in between the wickets. Every run helps. That's very well bowled, on the mark. Did he get better onto that one? Umpire says leg byes off his hip. Looking to contain as much as possible. Ansell at the moment, Ansell Lanka. Ansell Textile Lanka. They need wickets. The only way they could win this game is by picking up wickets, bowl out the opposition. Again sliding down the leg side, so easy for the batter, getting inside the line, just working it, using his wrist well. Good over though, just a 3 runs so far, including those 2 leg byes. But needs to finish it off well. Yeah, the last ball coming up. Another single. So 11 of the first 2 overs.
In the heart of Colombo,
So Kokula Raj will continue. That's in the air, but safe. Comes down the track, looking to swing it away. Misses it completely. Rush of blood there from Kastuarachi. All they need is to get to 21 of the first 5 overs without losing a wicket to stay in par with that Duckworth-Lewis total. Remember, 5 overs minimum has to be bowled for decision to be made in the game. Going for the quick run, jabs it down, misfield. This is where Aitken Spence was sharp in the field, got a couple of run-outs. They did well. That's a very well played. Sakra Mutalib just standing tall, didn't try to hit it too hard, just using the pace of the bowler, finding the gap backward of point. So that's a welcome boundary. They're on target at the moment. That's too short. You cannot bowl that length. If you're bowling slow medium pace, that's 6. It went flat, but it cleared the ropes easily. Just too short, not quick enough to bowl the length. And Mutalib quick to latch on to that one. Scores have moved up to 23 now. Leaves it alone, so 3 overs done, 23 without loss. So Fernando will continue. That's well bowled, angled across the left-hander. Good line, good length. Again, slow, medium pace, so he has to bowl it in the right areas. Cannot afford to drop it short. There's a bit of a greyish cloud, as I mentioned, above us. 2 overs to go in this innings to get a result of this game. That's very well played. Just a chip over the mid-off region. Come back for 2. Did try to hit it too hard. They're already ahead of the required target. 25 at the moment. So 3 deliveries left in this over. That's up and over. That's 6. So that's a very good shot. Stand and deliver. Got enough distance, got enough height on that one. Dinendra Kastuarachi. That was a very good shot indeed. All they need is to hang in there now till the 5th over. Soft hands. So 1 more delivery left in the 4th over. A bit uppish, played too early. So 4 overs done. It's a 31 without loss.
In the heart of Colombo, where
So we have a bowling change. Madhushan Sanjay has been given the ball to bowl some off spin. Taking his time to set the field, get it right. So Mutalip doing the right thing, just playing it back to the bowler. Not trying to hit it into the outfield, not trying to get out. Not trying to, if you hit it in the outfield, the ball will take time to come back. Once again, very watchfully played. So that's very well bowled. So 4 deliveries bowled, 2 more to go. Once again chipped onto the onside, yes, no call. So ahead at the moment, Aitken Spence. Ansell Textile will have a lot to do from here onwards. They need to pick up wickets to stay in the game. Unwanted shot that was, missed it. Even the keeper missed it. Probably opportunity for a stump in, but the ball bounced quite a lot. 5 overs completed, so we have a result now in the game. There you go, a rush of blood, should have been stumped, that should have been a wicket. Opportunity gone back in, Aitken Spence luck going their way. 31 without loss after 5 overs.
Aitken Spence, 31 for no loss at the end of the 5th over. Ravindra Kumar is a new bowler into the attack. A gentle medium bowler. Cuts it straight to the field. Here's the stats of Ravindra Kumar, 8 matches, 16 wickets. Very good economy rate. The best bowling is 4 for 10. And impressive figures. Then down the leg side. And easy pickings for Dinendra Kasuriarachi. Just way down the leg side, look at that. Got into position early and hit it through the short fine leg. Easy pickings for the batter. A loosener from the bowler. Aitken Spence has got over the Duckworth Lewis Pascoe at this stage. And again, very good shot through the extra cover. Goes for the second run. It's very good batting from Dinendra Kasuriarachi. Leaned in and hit through the line. It's too full from Ravindra Kumar. He's bowling to his hitting arc. 79 required of 87 deliveries. A flashing blade outside the off stump. He saw it, full outside the off stump, just throw his hands at it. They are well above the run rate, Aitken Spence at this stage. They don't need to do silly stuff. And very good catch. Brilliant fielding at mid-wicket. Played up Ashley. And he paid the price. Yes, it didn't come off quickly. He couldn't control the shot as well. A much needed wicket for Ansell Textiles. That a brilliant catch. It's not easy to dive forward. Full credit to the fielder. Dinendra Kasuriarachi departs for 22 of 20 with 2 boundaries and a 6. Aitken Spence, first wicket down, they're 37 for 1. Manula Kularatne is the new batsman in 49 matches, 1,000 plus runs. He's capable of batting a longer innings. There's a replay of the last wicket. He played a little too early. There's not enough pace to work into the mid-wicket as well. And what a catch it was. A brilliant diving forward. Again, a very good delivery to finish the over. 37 for 1, Aitken Spence. We are 6 overs completed.
In the heart of Colombo.
Here's the equation. 79 required of 84 deliveries. Required run rate is less than a runner ball here. There's Akram. Madhushan Sanjay, the skipper. First over was brilliant. A wicket maiden. What a delivery to start off with. A typical right arm off spinner delivery to the left-hander. It was Madhushan Sanjay. He moved across the line. Akram. The huge appeal from the captain and the wicket keeper, but umpire is unmoved. Close, but a good decision. The benefit of the doubt always goes to the batsman. This Manula Kularatne, a right-handed batsman against a right-arm off-spinner. This is the way to go. The Akram should get the single and bring Manula Kularatne into the strike. Madhushan Sanjay yet to concede a run. That went the other way. Manula Kularatne watchfully left alone. Again, straight to extra covers. A little too early to that stroke. The ring of fielders on the offside. Short third man, backward point, cover point and extra cover. Again, that was down the wrong line. He's going for the second run. Can they go for the third? No. The only loose nerve from Madhushan Sanjay throughout his 11 deliveries bowled so far. Again, left alone by Manula Kularatne, and that completes the 7th over. Aitken Spence 40 for 1. As the equation 76 required of 78 deliveries. Ravindra Kumar to continue. It is going to be a good matchup. Ravindra against Akram Muttalib. Akram Muttalib did a great job as a wicket keeper. Again, got the toe end of the bat. Just a single. They go for the second. Very good running between the wicket from Manula Kularatne. Very good response. They went the first run really hard. They pushed for the second equally well. They were just one run ahead of Duckworth Lewis fast score. Again, short. Pulled away for a boundary. Up and above. Very good shot from Akram Muttalib. Was not too short. He was very quick to pick the length and dispatched over mid-wicket for a boundary. A desperate one for Aitken Spence. Akram Muttalib, he is in the mood. 6 runs off first 2 balls. Elegant, absolutely elegant from Akram Muttalib. Full outside the off stump, just lofted over extra cover. A picture perfect from Akram Muttalib. Look at that. Classic lofted cover drive from Akram Muttalib. He shows why the left-handers are always elegant. Here comes Ravindra Kumar. Again, very good shot. Along the carpet. Just a single. An elegant cover drive from Akram Muttalib. A perfect technique. Leaned in. Head and shoulder is right in the line of the delivery. And just presented the full face of the bat. Brilliant batting from Akram Muttalib. A classic strokes. Manula Kularatne going for the quick single. Another extra run for Aitken Spence. They're going for the third run as well. Very good awareness from these two batters. The fielder kept the ball in hand so long. He's forgot to release the ball. And very good awareness from these two batters. Here comes the last delivery of the over. Again, leg side-ish one. And another boundary to end the over. It's an expensive one. 18 runs off the over. 8 overs completed. 58 for 1.
In the heart of Colombo.
Here comes the skipper again, Madhushan Sanjay. A shot. Just a single down to deep square leg. Comes Madhushan Sanjay. Again, decently played by Akram Muttalib. Touch shot. Pushed it towards deep extra cover. The scoreboard keeps ticking. Singles all around the ground. It's a big ground. There are big gaps here. Again, left alone by Manula Kularatne. Comes Madhushan Sanjay. Worked away nicely towards leg side. Another single. Comes Madhushan Sanjay against Akram Muttalib. Straight through. But just a single. Sloppy fielding at backward point. He had a decent over from Madhushan Sanjay, the skipper, leading from the front. Again, left alone by Manula Kularatne. 9 overs completed, a 62 for 1, Aitken Spence. Nimesh Bandara, the new bowler, comes into the attack. Ten matches, 8 wickets. Nimesh Bandara, a gentle medium bowler. Hit across the line by Akram Muttalib, but just a single. Down to long on. Aitken Spence have nothing fancy to do here. They are well above the required run rate and well above the Duckworth-Lewis pass score as well. They need to play smartly here by not throwing their wickets away. Get the singles. Hit the odd ball to the boundary. Again, smartly played. Change of pace from Nimesh Bandara. Read it early by Manula Kularatne. Just solidly defended. There is nothing fancy required from Aitken Spence. Just play smart cricket. Just again down the leg side, a wide delivery. Things are going in favor of Aitken Spence at the moment. Comes Nimesh Bandara. Just drop and run. It's very good running between the wicket. Very good understanding between the batters. They know where are the fielders. They know where the gaps are. Just pushing singles. Keep the scoreboard moving and put pressure on Ansell Textiles fielders. A very smart cricket from Aitken Spence. Again, very good delivery. And equally well played by Manula Kularatne. In change of pace, a slowish delivery from Nimesh Bandara. A couple of dots in a row. The required run rate is just under 5 for Aitken Spence. Not a huge task, but we never know cricket can change in a flash. Again, short outside the off stump, cut away. They're going for the second. They're quick between the wickets. 2 runs to end the 10th over. We're into the halfway mark of the run chase. Aitken Spence, 68 for 1. We are 10 overs done here.
In the heart of Colombo,
So 48 required of 60 deliveries. Akram Mutalif is on 32. He's looking good. Aitken Spence right on top of this game at the moment. The weather has improved. The light has improved. It was much more darker around 5 overs ago. There was a bit of a cloud cover, but you could see that the light has come out really well. And that is good for the game. 116 is the target. Looking for wickets. That is the only way that Ansell Textile can come into this game. They need wickets, and wickets are fast at the moment. So we have lost just 1 wicket so far in this innings. And that was the wicket of Dinendra Kastuarachi. Was out for 22 off the bowling of Ravindra Kumara. Madhushan Sanjay has just given away 8 runs, and he's bowling his 4th over. He's been outstanding. Ravindra Kumara has picked up the wicket, but expensive. So Manula Kularatna and Akram Mutalib. They'll be looking to keep going. 45 needed, 56 deliveries. They're well ahead of the required run rate. 9 wickets in hand. You expect Aitken Spence to get these runs easily. Kept a bit low. Too full to cut. Needed to get onto the front foot. Use their feet against the spinner. That is something Aitken Spence haven't really done so far against Sanjay. Just 4 runs off that over. Another good one. Excellent figures. 4 was none for 10. In the context of the game, he's bowled brilliantly. 11 done, 72 for 1. So 44, 54. So Nimesh Bandara is going to get his second over. 11 of 18 for Malula Kularatna. They should try to finish this game as soon as possible. Not drag it till the 20th over. Get on with the game. Try to get the runs around the 17th, 18th over at least. Driven through the offside. That's a good looking shot. Just the single. 1 to the total. .43 required, 52 deliveries. Ansell Textile need wickets. They have to find a way to get a couple of wickets to get back into the game, put some pressure. Because at the moment, Aitken Spence is well in control of the game, looking to book their place in the quarterfinals to be played next week. We saw Emma Kemi winning the morning game at the MCA grounds. They have qualified for the quarterfinals. And we have another game happening at the moment at the MCA grounds. PABC made 140. Papa Hand Plantations 39 for 3. So they are in trouble. PABC Pan Asia Bank on top at the moment against the Power Hand Plantations. Taken on the full. Just a pinch in the singles. 3 runs off it so far. That's all they need. Run rate required is below 5 runs per over, but they cannot leave it till the end. They should look to finish the game in about 17 overs. I feel that should be the target. You never know when you leave it till the last over what could happen. Anything could happen. Panic could stake in. There will be a big good over. Things can start to get tight. So Aitken Spence must look to finish it off in 17 overs. And in the meantime, Ansell Textiles must try to get a couple of wickets just to put the pressure, get a new batter in, and try to up that required run rate. Apish, very lucky, but the fielding not good enough. Just gave away a easy single. 12 overs done, 77 for 1.
We've got something new for you here at MCA. Tea, bubble tea, gourmet burgers and so much more. From 9:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day.
So as we come back live, we could see that Aitken Spence ahead at the moment. And they have managed to get the momentum. 39 required of 48, but 9 wickets in hand. So Aitken Spence right on top. And Sri Lanka need 2 or 3 quick wickets to get their way back into the game, find their way back into the game, try to crawl back. That will certainly put some pressure, turn the tables, get a new batter in. At the other end, Aitken Spence must try to finish this game off as quickly as possible, not drag it till the 20th over. Nothing is over till the last ball is bowled. So Lakshman Bandara has been given the ball. Sportylk will be looking to get 2.5 century. 4 for 18 is best. Good average. Very wide outside the off thumb. Harmless left arm, slow medium. Not really what you want at the moment. You need wicket takers. You know, genuine wicket takers, a genuine spinner, whether it's a wrist spinner or a finger spinner, to try and buy some wickets. But this is probably far too easy. Or a bit of containment for me. It's not a wicket taking option. It seems that Ansell don't have that weapon in their team. Score moves up to 80 with a couple of runs. Change in the field as well. Well spread out of field on the offside, backward point, extra cover. Just run saving strategy. Ansell is not going to win this game by saving runs, I'll tell you. They have to win this game by taking wickets. But the runs will come when you have 9 wickets in hand. Oh, that was close. He was not really behind the stumps, went to gather the ball. They came back for 2. Take a look at that one. 2 more to the total. Left and right hand combination. That's a good Yorker right in the block hole, dug out well. Manula Kolaratna does well to get back his bat down in time. That was that run out opportunity. The bowler had to go and gather the throw, just could not get back to the stumps. Driven well. Manula Kolaratna just dealing in singles. Taking his time, 19 of 27. So Bandar has considered 6 runs so far. So 7 of that over, 13 done, 84 for 1. So still 9 wickets in hand, just a 6 extras. So they've been good, Ansell Textiles. But who is going to get them a wicket? Nimesh Bandara will continue. There has to be a wicket somewhere. They need wickets to get back in the game. To get back in power with Duckworth and Lewis, increase the required run rate. Trying to go big, trying to take it from outside off stump to cuff corner. Doesn't get hold of it, Mutalib, bottom part of his bat. Outside the leg stump, didn't get hold of it once again. A bit of a top edge. Probably trying to hit it too hard. They'll get a couple of runs. In fact, there's just a 1 run there from that last delivery. Again, just a soft push on the offside by Kolaratna. Goes big. The bat goes. He's been given out as well, caught behind. So Nimesh Bandara picks up that wicket. They were looking for the partnership breaker. Mutalib has to go. Lost his grip. Probably damp gloves, wet gloves to sweat, as you see. And got a bit of an outside edge as well. The keeper did well to hold on to that. Umpire raises his finger. So in the 14th over, it's 86 for 2. Akram Mutalib Dibas for 38 of 34. Played well. Did his job at the top of the order. 4 fours, 1 6, strike rate of 111. So he's done a decent job for his team. So Ashen Dasanayaka, who bowled brilliantly earlier on, just considered, I think, 4 overs, considered only 10 runs. He's now come out to bat. Walking across his stumps. He'll pick up a single. Bowler thought, what if he missed? It would have been plumb LBW. But that was that last wicket to fall. Was there a bit of an inside edge onto pad? I thought the ball hit the pad as well. But nevertheless, given out. Slow delivery. That's a good over by Nimesh Bandara. Picking up a wicket. 14 done, 87 for 2.
In the heart of...
So his second over, Lakshman Bandara. Again, soft hands, not trying to hit the ball too hard, just pushing and running at the moment. They've not really shown any intent to go after the ball, or play your shots with conviction. It's just very tentative at the moment, Aitken Spence. That's well bowled. Every dot ball increases the pressure on Aitken Spence. Current run rate, yes, still below 5. Current run rate is over 6. The required run rate is below 5. But every dot ball, there will be pressure turning on the batter. That's very well bowled, right in the block hole. You could see 28 required of 33 now. So runs and balls getting closer. Another dot ball. Lakshman Bandara bowling to his field. Ansell needs to try and pile up the pressure here. Excellent bowling. So he's doing well. 4 dot balls, just a 1 run. Can he finish it off well here, Lakshman Bandara? Using his feet, he'll get 1. But excellent over. Very good over by Bandara. Just 2 runs off it. 15 done, 89 for 2. So the final 5 overs coming up in this run chase.
27 runs required of 30 deliveries. (89 runs). Again, very good delivery to start off with Nimesh Bandara. He's in a dream spell here. He's into his last over, just conceded 14 runs. Manula Kularatna, the batter, is on strike. 21 of 35. Lot of question marks in front of him. Is he really playing a T20 game here? Can hit it straight to extra cover. Just a single. The dealing in singles, Aitken Spence at the moment. That's not showing much urgency to finish this game off. They're well ahead of the DL power score at the moment. The 8 wickets in hand, just 26 runs to get. They can take a chance and go for some big shots and try to finish this game as soon as possible. Here comes Nimesh Bandara. Again, just a single. The skipper of Ansell Textiles can make a twist in this game here. Bring another fielder in. Try to cut that single off and put the pressure on Aitken Spence batters and get that required runs above the required deliveries. Will it be happening? Again, another slowish delivery. A smart move from the skipper at extra cover. He moved himself a little bit straighter and cut that single that Manula Kularatna was consistently scoring towards long off. Smart thinking from the skipper of Ansell Textiles. Here comes Nimesh Bandara. Again, very good running. And that's the wicket they were looking for. And this is what really a pressure can do. Went for the unnecessary single. And how costly that error will be. Here's a replay of that run out. The fielder was quick to react. A spot on. A very good decision from the umpire. Ashen Dasanayaka departs for 3. It's run out by Nimesh Bandara. All of a sudden, Aitken Spence 91 for 3. And the last delivery of this over. What a brilliant over this is. Just 2 runs off it. Nimesh Bandara. An economical spell. Still Pereira is a new man for Aitken Spence. Left-handed batter. A strong lad. Look at his stats. 9 matches, 194 runs. Highest score is 61. 2 half centuries in it. He's a new man, he's on strike. Started off with a full toss. Single down to deep square leg. Here's a replay of the previous wicket. Look at that. Nimesh Bandara very quick to react. A direct hit. $16 was completed. 92 for 3, Aitken Spence. We have a game here.
In the heart of Colombo, where
comes Lakshman Bandara into his 3rd over. So far bowled a really good 2 overs. Again hit it straight to the fielder. Short outside the off stump. Could have hit it through the offside. Tirina Pereira. He shows the intent from the very first ball. Here comes Lakshman Bandara. Comes left arm around the wicket. Umpire signals is wide. A welcome run for Aitken Spence. Close call from the umpire. That's what pressure can do. Too many deliveries without runs. It make you go after the bowlers immediately, and that cost you another wicket. Didn't go the middle of the bat at all. An easy catch for deep mid-wicket. Look at that. The shot was on. He could have hit it anywhere he wanted. And very good catch from the deep mid-wicket fielder. Thilinda Pereira departs for 1. Aitken Spence, 93 for 4. Sasindu Velaratne, the skipper, goes into the middle. He has a job to do as a healthy strike rate. He needs to strike well to get Aitken Spence home here. Another wide delivery. Lakshman Bandara. Here's a replay of the last wicket. For short. Shot was on. The execution was not good enough to take that pub. Again goes for the big shot. Straight away. And another one down. The skipper comes and he goes. The unnecessary stroke from the skipper. What have you done? Hit it straight up in the air. And a very good catch. A very well judged catch. He was under it. Kept himself cool. Sasindu Velaratne. A golden duck for him. Aitken Spence. 94 for 5. Wickets are tumbling here. Dilesh Arnaud, the new batsman. 12 matches, 143 runs. Very good strike rate. Impressive. The highest score is 30. Comes Lakshman Bandar. Can hit it straight to the fielder. Should have done better. Dilesh Arnaud got off the mark straight away. Manula Kularatne. He should take the responsibility from here. He needs to finish things off for Aitken Spence. They were on top. There's a replay of the previous wicket. The skipper came down the track and tried to go over long on. The execution was not good enough. Again, Manula Kularatne got the single. Going for the second run. Very good running between the wickets. Very good intent from both of the batters. The required runs is 19 of 19. Again a full toss. Could have hit anywhere he needed. 97 for 5. We are 17 overs completed. Aitken Spence. We have a game here. 19 runs required of 18 deliveries. At the halfway mark of this run chase, Aitken Spence was well and truly above the required rate. But look where they are right now. A brilliant comeback from Ansell Textiles. As Ravindra Kumar so far, 2 overs, conceded 24 runs, a bit expensive. He's desperate to make a comeback here. The new batsman is on strike, Dilesh Arunodya. Again, goes up in the air. Another one down for Aitken Spence. A horrendous stroke from Dilesh Arunodya. Just played uppishly. Look at that. It was a really nothing shot. Not a defense, not a drive. End of the day, Dilesh Arunodya just threw his wicket away. Departs for 1. Aitken Spence a 97 for 6. The new man in Malisha Jayapathirana. 6 matches, 37 runs. He has a job to do here. A huge job to do. All of a sudden, we have a twist here. Took the outside edge. He was lucky that didn't went through short third man. He was lucky there. The fielder was inside the circle. It was a nothing shot. It's a replay of the previous wicket. The catch was straight to the skipper. Ken goes for a single. He's dealing in singles at the moment. And an extra delivery. Tried to do too much, Ravindra Kumar. Needs 17 or 15 deliveries. A wicket, a couple of dot balls can make a huge difference here. Can Ravindra Kumar again? Manula Kularatna is 24 of 41 here. Is a number 3 batsman showing no intent at all to go for a shot. Staying up until 20th over is not going to do the job for Aitken Spence. Again, another wide delivery. These are the mistakes that Ravindra Kumar should avoid. This giving away extra runs while the pressure has turned upside down. He's trying to do too much here. Ravindra Kumar trying to get the wicket. That's the worst mistake you can do as a bowler. Just bowl the dot deliveries. Bowl to your field. I'm panicking everywhere. $15 of 13. Comes Ravindra Kumar. Just a single down to sweep a cover. 18 overs done. 102 for 6. Aitken Spence.
In the heart of Colombo, where
Here's the equation. 14 required of 12 deliveries, 7 runs per over. Ravindra Lakshman Bandara, beg your pardon, is into his last over. The penultimate over of this run chase. Can he pull off a miracle here? Lakshman Bandara so far done a brilliant job with the ball. 2 for 14 of his 3 overs. Can he pull off a miracle? Malisha Jayapathirana, the new man, is on strike. He's taking his time, making sure the field setup is spot on. Right into the block hole. There's no room for the batter to free his arms. Just another single. Manula Kularatna is the set batsman. He has a huge job on his shoulders. 25 of 42 so far. We never know whether he's playing a winning knock or a losing knock. Again, just another single. Manula Kuraratna, he had no intent at all to go for the second run. He's a set batsman here. Whatever he hits, he needs to show the intent of going for the second run. A lucky edge. Lucky boundary for Malaysia. He went for that wild swing. Got the edge. And went beyond the wicket keeper. It was out of reach. A lucky escape for Malisha Jayapathirana. A lucky boundary. Still we have a game in hand. 8 runs required of 9 deliveries. Still can make a change. Still can make a difference. That's a leg by. The both short, fine leg and third man is inside the circle. At the moment, it's a risk from the point of view of Ansell Textile. The edges can go for a boundary. We don't have many runs here. This game can go down to the wire. We never know. Manula Kularatna, he should try to finish this game off within these 2 deliveries. He's going for the second run. No, decided against it. Went for the first run hard. 6 runs off 7 deliveries. An interesting game here. A low scoring thriller. Malisha Jayapathirana. He's a man who tried to go for a big shot here. There are 4 wickets in hand. Okay, and a wide delivery. An error from Lakshman Bandara. Trying to do too much. Tried to go for the Yorker. Ended up giving away an extra run. Here comes Lakshman Bandara. Straight up in the air. He goes for 2. There's 3 runs required off the last over. 19 overs done. Aitken Spence 1-1-3 for 6. The equation, last over remaining, 3 runs required. Ravindra Kumar Manula Kularatne is on strike. The set batsman is 27 of 44. Can he finish off? Or Ravindra Kumar, can he pull off a miracle here? Can he get a couple of wickets? And make a game out of nothing? There's a last over. A tense last over. Just a single. Still 2 runs required. Let's cut it straight to backward point. It could have gone if it hits. It's not even in the picture. Malisha Jayapathirana.
Seriously?
Brilliant delivery. How could it miss? Look at that. It was quick. Jack back in. Oh. The batter could have ended up in the pavilion. He was lucky enough. We have a game here, 2-4. Anything can happen. Ravindra Kumar is pumped up. The scores are level. The scores are level. 3 more deliveries left. Do we have any chance to go for the super over? I don't think so. Here we go. Yeah, so 2 deliveries remaining. Attempted a big shot. The Ansell Textile skipper brought all the fielders inside the 30-yard circle. It's done here. Finally, Aitken Spence got home. Manula Kularatne played a gem of an inning here. He scored the winning run. It went down to the wire. It's an absolute thriller. What a game we witnessed. Absolute brilliant. But hats off to Ansell Textiles as well. Restricted to the very low score of 115. And one stage, they were down and out of the game. They did really well to bring themselves back into this game and take this game almost towards the last ball. Brilliant performance from both of these teams. Here's the batting performance on top. Dinendra Kasuriarachi scored a 22 of 20 and Akram Muttalib, the star of the show, 38 of 34, and Manula Kularatne finished off 29 of 47, and Malisha Jayapathirana played a valuable knock as well, 10 of 9. The help of 12 extras, Aitken Spence got over the Ansell Textiles. It's a bowling performance. It's Kokula Raj. The 2 overs considered 19. There's Madhushan Sanjay, the captain, 4 overs. Even though he didn't take a wicket, he bowled an economical spell. But Ravindra Kumar, Nimesh Bandara and Lakshman Bandara at the death was superb with the ball. Got 2 wickets by Ravindra Kumar and Lakshman Bandara and 1 wicket for Nimesh Bandara. A brilliant bowling performance from Ansell Textiles. Here's the highlights of the inning. Aitken Spence got off to a flying start with Dinendra Suryarachi showing off his shots behind him. Akram Muttalib was brilliant with the bat. The shots played by Dinendra Suryarachi or the offside. So here's a chance. The first. And again, easy pickings for Dinendra Suryarachi. And it's the first wicket. It's a brilliant catch. At deep, as Akram Muttalib kept things going for Aitken Spence. Played some wonderful, elegant shots. Some sloppy fielding as well. Kept the ball in hand for so long and allowed the batsman to run a single. Here's the shots played by Akram Muttalib. Again, here's the wicket that changed the momentum of the game. Again, the run out. Brilliant fielding from Nimesh Bandara. And here's again the wicket of the skipper. Again, this is the 6th wicket, fell down and turned the game. And here's a lucky moment that took the game away from Ansell Textiles. And here's a winning run. Players shaking their hands, showing the spirit. And here's a summary of the game. Ansell Textiles batted first. They scored a 115 of their 20 overs. Tamod Chamasar is the star of the bat for Ansell Textiles with 39 of 36. And Niroshan Lakshanta 23 runs and Ravindra Kumar 19 of 13. And with the ball, Dilesh Arnodya, Manula Kularatne and Lahiru Madhushan took 1 wicket apiece, and in reply Aitken Spence got home at the very last delivery. 116 at the loss of 6 wickets. Akram Muttalib 38 of 34 and Manula Kularatne 29 of 47 and Dinendra Suryarachi scored 22 of 20. Ravindra Kumar and Lakshman Bandara got 2 wickets apiece for Ansell Textiles and Nimesh Bandara supported well with an economical spell, 1 for 17. Aitken Spence won the game by 4 wickets and marched into the quarterfinals. And we will be back with another 3 quarterfinal encounters with Sporty.lk. Stay tuned with us for more cricketing action. Till then, bye-bye.